Hey guys, Austin here. I just wanted to create a short video to state 4 reasons why MCA is the best income opportunity there is. Okay? All right, without any further ado, let's get started. All right, number one. The number one reason is simplicity. Whenever you're going to do something, try to keep it simple. Use the KISS principle. KISS. Keep it simple. I'm not going to state the last word because I'm a born again believer. I'm a child of God, so I don't want to use words like that. But you want to keep it simple, guys. You want to keep it simple. And MCA has done that. You sign up, you become an associate, you sign up, you get a special link from the company, okay, and you promote that link on any social media platform of your choice, and you get paid. It's really that simple. It is so simple. And as you already know, there's tons of social media platforms out there that you guys can use. You have Facebook, you have Instagram, YouTube, you also have platforms like Craigslist and stuff like that. I kind of like Craigslist. That works pretty good for me. I'm starting to use YouTube now. I feel that YouTube and Craigslist are better than like the Facebook type platforms or mediums for the simple reason they're action platforms. Think about it for a second. When people go to Craigslist, they're going to look for something or to do something in particular. Either they're trying to buy something, they're trying to sell something, trying to find a job, all that kind of stuff. But when people go to, or also when people go to YouTube, you know, they're looking to either acquire information, get knowledge about some how-to project. They're trying to do something. They're trying to get information, trying to do something. So these are action platforms, I call them. But on Facebook and stuff like that, I don't get the kind of results that I feel I should have gotten. For example, when I signed up with under my sponsor, he talked about how they're crushing it and stuff with Facebook. And when I signed up, I got the his training website from him. So he did all that he said he was going to do, but it wasn't what I expected. I mean, the information that was provided, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? The setting up the fan pages and all that kind of stuff. I already knew how to do that stuff. So, that was not anything new to me. And so I was kind of disappointed about that. But of course, it's not his business, it's my business. So I said, okay, let me look into something else here that could work. So I started to look into Craigslist, did some research and stuff like that, created some ads that will catch people's attention and all that stuff. And I started getting my leads that way, So now I'm gonna start cranking out some YouTube videos and start to acquire leads that way as well. Because those are action platforms, like I said. People go there for a reason. They want to go to learn something, how to do something, either or get a job or, or post an ad or something. They're going there to either get or do something. So yeah, but when people go on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, it's for social purposes. You're not really going there to buy anything. They're not really going there to learn anything new. They're not actively seeking something, what I'm saying, other than to chit chat with friends or share pictures and all that kind of stuff, catch up with a loved one or a family member or something, or long lost friend. That's what they're going there to do. Their mindset is totally different when they go to Instagram and Facebook and places like that. So I find that those are not, in my opinion, the best places to 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 place my ads or to put my efforts. And I'll create a separate video on that because that's a horse of a different color. But I just want to touch bases quickly on it. So I have found that in situations like that, I try to stay away from like Facebook and Instagram. Now it may work for other people. So again, don't get me wrong. This is just personal for me. So I stay away from stuff like that. But anyhow, yeah, so basically, YouTube and Craigslist as well be focusing my energy, but you can place your ads anywhere and wherever you're comfortable and you feel your ads will be visible and they'll attract people and all that stuff. By all means, go ahead and place your ads, and I think you'll be in great shape. Okay. Um, yeah, like I said, simplicity. It's really so simple. There's no complicated matrix that you have to try to explain to a stranger or a family member or something like that just drives them crazy. You don't fully understand it, they don't fully understand it, and guess what? It doesn't work. So there's none of that crazy stuff. Um, thank God so much that MCA has not chosen to go that route. They're a brick and mortar business that just allows its and they don't advertise. So that's why we have this compensation plan, because now they do all the advertising through us. Okay, so they pay us to be their mouthpiece, so to speak, and we get paid very well for it. You can think about it. You know, MCA pays $80 to $90, right? Per referral, based on how much referrals you can generate within a week, of course. That would determine whether you get 80, 82, 83, whatever, $90, whatever. And so they allow you to market the memberships. You get paid per membership, $80 to $90. And you also can hire a team you can recruit a team under you. It's optional. You don't have to do it. So you get paid $6 for every membership that they write. And as far as the company itself, the company contributes 66 cents every time someone pays their bills. So all this stuff really adds up, but me personally, I don't really bank on that stuff. I bank on my own efforts. I want to go out there and I want to do 50 a month, 100 a month. That's what I try to do. You see what I'm saying? So, and that adds up in my bank account pretty quickly. And of course, money management is critical. So you want to go ahead and try to manage your money properly so that you don't have problems. You don't have a problem in the future that you work with MCA for what, a couple of years and you don't have a dime to show for it. If you're responsible and you manage your money properly, and you work with MCA for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you are well off. You are very well off. So in this case, residual income and all that stuff becomes a moot point because you are so financially well off by that time. Make sense? All right, cool. So you don't have these complicated matrix and stuff that I talked about. There's no selling involved unless you want to go out there and sell. There's absolutely no selling involved. And best of all, there is none of that weekly meeting stuff. You remember these days? You remember stuff like this? You remember that? There's none of this stuff. Some guy up here talking and you're out here sitting in the crowd and for what? And you take time out of your schedule to come here to be a part of this environment, and you don't make any money, or you have to go to someone's home to participate in a meeting there in someone's homes, which you're not comfortable, So these are the kind of stuff I'm so glad that we got away from with MCA. There's none of that stuff. I mean, come on now, think about it for a second, and let's be realistic. Some people like their privacy. They don't want to be a bother to you, and they don't want you to be a bother to them. They don't want to go to meetings, and they don't want in someone's home or in a conference room at a hotel, and they don't want you to come to their home for a meeting. You know what I'm saying? And we have to respect that. And I guess MCA sat down and thought about all that when they created their compensation program. So that's pretty cool. Kudos to them for doing that. So that's reason number one, simplicity. Okay, so you sign up, you get a special link from the company, and let me kind of show you what that looks like. If you click here, you see the URL right here, all this good stuff. Well, your link will basically be from here to the backslash, and then you put in your username. Whatever your username is, you pop it in there. Like mine is Ada Almeida, so you put that in here, right? And that completes the URL. So instead of having the http:// www.tvcmatrix.com/, and you would have all of this plus your username, and all this stuff gets scrapped. So it's just everything you see here highlighted in blue, and plus your username, and that's your special link. And you place that on your website, or you place that in your ads, wherever you're placing those ads on social media, wherever you want to place them, that's where you put that stuff. Okay, cool, awesome. So and so we got away from all this kind of crazy. So I call it crazy. This is nuts. I'm so glad. I remember I was in Amway, I was in Organogo, I was in Prepaid Legal, so those three. And I remember going through all this stuff, and I hated it. I really did. I'm I'm sorry, guys, but I'm so glad I'm done with that stuff. Anyhow, so let's get this out of here. All right, awesome. Weekly commissions. Second point to focus on is weekly commissions, and I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as I can. Weekly commission, guys. MCA pays their commissions out every Friday in the morning. So it's a great feeling, guys, to get up on Friday morning because it's payday. So you roll out of bed, jump on your computer, boom, and you got paid. So that's awesome. I love that weekly commission stuff. There's another company that's pretty similar to MCA as far as the special link, and the company doing most of the work for you. You're just out there promoting the link, but they get paid every month, and it's not as good as MCA. Not even close. It's called Legendary Marketer. I mean, when you do get commissions from them, it's pretty big. It'll range from $1,000 to $12,000, but that's far and in between. I mean, you may not get a commission for 6 months or a year. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you still got to pay your monthly membership, which is $30 every month, and you're not making any money. Let me share an example of why I don't like that. And it's, again, if you're targeting the right market, then it'll work for you. Because I know one guy, I think his name is Jay. He's on YouTube, and he does pretty good with that stuff. But he's been in this type of business for a long time, and he has a large following, so that helps him a lot. So he wouldn't have the same problems that I or you would have. But with MCA, you don't have that problem. You get a weekly paycheck. The cost of entry is very low, as you guys probably already know, but I'll just say just in case. To join MCA is $39, and let's just make sure that I got it right. So we're here and scroll down a bit. There we go. And join MCA. Oops. Click too early. So you join MCA, click here. And voila. Okay. So it's $39.90 to join. That's the first and the last month, guys. So you have to pay $19.99 twice, first and last month, and then after that it's $19.95, as you can see, $19.95 monthly after that, and you're good to go. So for a $20 membership, more or less, you make 80 to 90, listen carefully, guys, $80 to $90 every membership you sell. Think about that for a second. Do the math. You can live a very comfortable life with MCA, right? And all you pay to acquire that is $19.95 every single month. Wow. I mean, even if you just did one, think about it for a second. Even if you just did one membership, okay? One membership for the whole month, you have paid your MCA membership for 4 months. Now that's awesome. That's pretty cool stuff right there. So anyhow, so that's what I like about the simplicity factor. That's so cool. Where do you find a business opportunity online whereas you only pay $19.95 every month and you can make $80 to $90 every time you sell a membership? I'm sorry, but I haven't found it yet. It doesn't exist. And remember I mentioned to you earlier that I'm also a Legendary Marketer, right? The company that's pretty similar to MCA with as far as the fact that the company does most of the work for you. Just place your links. I have been with a company over 6 months now, And I'm not trying to belittle the company or pull it down or badmouth the company. I'm just stating facts. I've been with the company over 6 months. I've invested over $3,500 in the company already. And you know what I've made so far? Don't guess, I'll tell you. I have made just a little bit over $300. $300, guys. See, you see, the numbers don't work. You can't live like that. You can't live like that. I thank God you don't have that problem with MCA. You know, you pay your $19.95 every month, and you make your $80 to $90 every time you write a membership. Every time you sell a membership, it doesn't get any simpler, or it doesn't get any better than that. I kid you not. So, you know, when I hear stuff about, you know, you can go on, and you guys have probably seen it. You go online, you especially on YouTube, and you see stuff about MCA, people talking about scam this and scam that. MCA is an 86-year-old company with an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. As far as businesses goes, it doesn't get any more professional or any more attractive than that. That's what you're looking for when you want to join a business, whether you're going to sell on behalf of that business or you just want to do business with that business. You want to look for a reputable company, has good ratings like MCA, and that has been in business, has some history, has been in business for a while. Those are the credentials, those are the prerequisites that you're looking for. MCA fits that bill and then some. So the problem is not the company. The problem may be some folks who are involved with the company. But the problem is not MCA, guys. I tell people, MCA is the one company online that you can confidently get involved with and don't have to worry about getting shafted or something going wrong, that they're not living up to what they said they're going to do. They do exactly what they say they're going to do. You know, the problem, sorry, I hate to say this, but the problem lies elsewhere. And it could be the end user. It could, you know, it could be that particular individual had preconceived notions that were just not in line, or just not correct, you know. And another thing I want to touch bases on quickly is that some folks will sign up with other associates and they expect the associates to be mommy and daddy and to hold their hand through every step of the way. That's not what your sponsor does. Your sponsor, the associate that you came on board, whether beneath them or as a result, let's put it this way. The associate that you came on board to MCA as a result of, you signed up through that person, they're just there for reference purposes. I mean, just to you can just kind of hit them up for information. You can bounce stuff off of them. You know, have a question that you ask them, but they're not there to guarantee your success. That's your job. That's your job. And I know you can do a great job at that. You really can. So they're there just to offer some help from time to time as needed and to provide some basic, you know, if you want to use the word training for you, you know, but that's basically up to you. Your success depends on you, not them at all. Okay, I don't want to digress too much. All right, so we got weekly commissions. That's the second awesome reason at MCA is one of the best home-based opportunities you'll find today. Don't have to wait a month. Every single Friday morning you get your paycheck. All right, moving along. The third reason that MCA is one of the best opportunities out there is they provide a valuable practical service. I mean, did you get that? It's a valuable practical service. You know, I mean, you're not selling pills. Not that I'm mocking pills or anything. You're not selling skincare products or coffee or healthcare products and all that stuff. You're not selling any of that stuff. You're selling a valuable, practical service. You know, you and I drive on the highways every single day, and there's some pretty dangerous drivers out there, and there's unforeseen situations that can cause accidents. But you know, guess what? MC has us covered. You know what I'm saying? And they've been doing a good job at that for 86 years, not only in the U.S., but in Canada as well. So, I mean, I think that's just so awesome. I really think that's awesome. So, for example, and let's just touch on some of the benefits that quickly while we're at it. Let me just close this right here. All right. So, look at some of the benefits. Travel assistance reimbursement. I'm not going to go into details on them. You can come to this website. You see it's right here, MCA, www.mca86.com. There you go. You can come to that website and click on MCA benefits and discounts. Okay, so you have travel reimbursements. Okay, so if you were in an accident and you're over 50 miles away from home, whatever, you have to pay for hotels, you have to pay for car rentals and food and all that stuff. You save your receipts and you send MCA the bill. Come on, guy, close you up. There you go. You send them the bill, and MCA will reimburse you for what you spent. Okay, up to $500, which is pretty slick. All right, cool. So you have travel and planning reservation, you have arrest bond, you have bill bonds, you have attorney fees. God forbid you need any of those, because those are heavy duty stuff. Like I said, I hope you don't need them, because it's not good. But anyhow, if you do need them, thank God they're here. You have them, and they're lifesavers. Okay, you have attorney fees, you have stolen vehicle reward up to $5,000. Credit card protection, hotel rental car, prescription, dental. You have all this amount. You can get up to, whether it's related to the accident or not, guys, you can get up to 65% off pharmaceutical stuff from your pharmacy, medications. Doesn't matter if it's related to the accident or not. You just go up there and you pop them in your little MCA benefits card, and you'll get your discount. And moving right along, you have emergency reimbursement benefits up to $500, hospital daily hospital benefits up to $54,750. I think it's like $150 every day, beginning the first day that you're hospitalized. And you have accidental death benefits up to $50,000. All right, you get $10,000 and $50,000, and of course, you have travel assistance programs, which includes the following. Again, like I said, you can read up on all this stuff when you have a moment, if this is important to you. All right, but as you can see, the benefits are quite comprehensive and pretty important stuff. So, like I said, I'm not trying to belittle any other company's products or services that they're offering with their programs, but MCA program is where the tire meets the road. This is real stuff. This is something that you and I deal with every day, because we drive cars every day to work or to church or to some function or the other. So this is very important. This is a very important service to have. Now, some folks have other programs like AAA and AARP, and there's quite a few companies that offer roadside service, but none, in my humble opinion, as comprehensive as MCA. Matter of fact, some companies have emulated some of MCA's benefits over the years. One of the coolest things about MCA is that you get unlimited towing, like we indicated before, up to like 100 miles away from the point of incident, which is pretty slick. And you get that 365 days a year. There's no restriction, as long as it's not for the same occurrence. And you're good to go. You're good to go. So anyhow, guys, yeah, I mean, the third and very important point is that MCA offers a valuable, practical service that every driver here, whether it's here in the U.S. or in Canada, needs on a daily basis. All right, and finally, free training. If you're coming on board, you don't have much knowledge with MCA or any marketing knowledge for that matter. It doesn't have to be MCA. You just don't have any marketing knowledge. You don't quite know what you're doing, but you like what you see because you see the potentials. Once you sign up with MCA, your sponsor is going to reach out to you within 24, 48 hours. And try to get you squared away. Now, again, I want to repeat to you, they're not your mommy or your daddy, okay? Their job is to offer you guidance, okay? suggestions, stuff like that. You're your own boss. I mean, you call your own shots. I mean, you can advertise however, whenever you want. So that's all up to you. Matter of fact, some folks already have the skill sets that they need. They just want to get on board. They don't really need your help. They just don't. They can probably teach you a few things. You see what I'm saying? So everybody's different. Excuse me. But in the event that you need some help, the training is there for you. So you just kind of hit up your sponsor, say, hey man, I got a few questions for you. Can you assist here? Yeah, sure. They'll be happy to help you. I know I would, So it's one of those things. Whereas it's there for you if you need it. You may not need it. It's not a problem. But if you need some training, you need to kind of get a little help to get you off to a good start here. It's there for you. I remember one lady that she signed up a while back, and she I don't know, it wasn't even, I don't know what it was. I don't think it was even, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and she was already getting discouraged, right? But a lot of it had to do with the fact that she wasn't applying herself correctly. You can run ads, but if you're running the wrong ads to the wrong people, you're not going to get any results, right? So this is some of the stuff that I'm talking about, that some folks will see the benefits, but they don't know how to market. So this is where you can ask your coach a few questions about, what do you think about this? What do you think about my ad? What do you think about my website? And stuff like that. And I'll touch bases on the website here in a second. So they'll give you guidance. They'll try to offer some suggestions and some tips for you. But at the end of the day, your success is your responsibility. I remember when I got started, and the guy I was telling you guys, I think I mentioned it earlier, the guy told me that they were crushing it with Facebook, but hey, it wasn't working for me. So I sat down and I started to do my own homework, my own research, and I started to look into Craigslist, and I started placing my ads. I created some ads that were very attractive, and I ran those ads, and I started getting results. I think I ran them, what it was, the Sunday night to get ready for Monday morning on Craigslist, or early in the Monday morning. I was, man, they started hitting me up. I got results the very next day on Craigslist, whereas on Facebook, zilch, nada, nothing at all. You know what people did on Facebook? They responded back. They were liking the pictures and all that stuff. The picture to my ad, like I had like an MCA picture associated with my ad. They're liking the picture. Well, guess what? And I'm sure you'll agree with this. I'm not out here on Facebook, right? Spending hard-earned money, right? Spending money, placing an ad and boosting them and all that stuff based on the instructions I received from my sponsor to get for you to tell me that you like my my picture. I'm not trying to be funny, but it's the truth. I'm out here so that you and I can work together. Okay? And so that wasn't working out too well. But I found out that Craigslist works pretty nicely. And if any of you guys are stuck, and it doesn't matter if you're signed up with someone else, again, as long as I don't have to get too involved, because remember now, I'm not getting anything from helping you. On whatever help I offer you, you benefit from that, and your sponsor benefits from that, and your humble servant, I get nothing. So I'm just kind of doing this because it's out of love, and I think it's a great thing to do to glorify God. So I'll do that for you as long as I don't have to get too involved. Yeah, guys. So yeah, pretty much. So good services. You can't beat their services and all that stuff. And like I said, finally, the training, it's there if you need it. If you don't need it, that's fine as well. But yeah. And also, finally, as I close the websites, here's an example of a website that you can get from MCA. It's free. And because it's free, there's like some ads here and stuff. I mean, you can pay, I think it's like $15 to have that removed. Once you get up and you start making money, you can have all the ads removed from here. But it's pretty slick, don't you think? I mean, it's a nice picture here. Start a career. You click to learn more. It scrolls down a little bit. And it has our affiliate program. We've been rated top 5 work from home business for 5 years in a row. It talks about the products, the referrals, the weekly paychecks. There's another ad right here. You can watch the video. The video's pretty slick. Let's see if it works. There you go.
You want to know how the income
Yeah,
part
see, there you
works?
go.
All you have to do
So the
is
video
refer
works
people
pretty
to our
good,
company. We will
and talks about the services here, speaks about the compensation plan. And as you can see, think about it for a second, guys. Look at the numbers. I mean, if you're just getting started and you don't know anything about marketing, but at least you have a small warm market, just to put some cash in your pocket quickly. If you know 3 people that you know that can benefit from the service, you sign them up. I know I did when I got started. Put $240 in your pocket right away. But yeah, so one person $80, 2 person 160, 5 people 410, 10 people $840. You see what I'm saying? Let me tell you what the average payout with MCA is. It ranges from $300. This is from my experience, what I've seen. Weekly, guys. This is weekly. Keep in mind. All right, so it ranges from $300, so somewhere around here, to around $2,500. A lot of people make well over $5, $6, $7,000, 10,000 over that weekly. But these are folks that know what they're doing. They have experience. They have skill sets. They have a large following, and so they can crank it out to those people, and they make a lot of money. You're not going to get the same results. I'm just here to tell you, you're not going to get the same results. That's why training is important, and don't depend on your coach, not your coach, but your sponsor for training. That's your job. You can hit them up for, if you have a few questions and you want to get some tips and all that stuff. But your training, that's up to you. Hit the internet, hit the books, do whatever. Learn as much about marketing as you can, and apply that knowledge to what you're doing, to your MCA business. Learn about SEO optimization. Apply that knowledge to your business, and you will not be. How can I put it to you? Let's put it this way: you will be happy that you did. You wouldn't be disappointed, not at all. So yeah, and that pretty much wraps it up. Those are the 4 reasons why I think that Motor Club of America, MCA, is the best work from home opportunity available from the internet. I mean, and you guys can leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. I don't even know how much people are going to see this video, because one of the things about YouTube, as you guys probably already know, you put a lot of work into these videos, and just 1 or 2 or 3 or maybe 10, 20 people may see the video, or just a few hundred. But that's hoping for the best here, that hopefully it'll get out there. Hopefully you guys will like, share, and all that, and comment on the video here, and hopefully a lot of people can benefit from the information I just shared. I'm gonna put out another video as soon as I can about training, and I'm gonna show you what I did on Craigslist that started getting me, and I'll even show you the ads that I ran. I wouldn't recommend that you run the same ads, because I may get some of your business. Hey, I don't want you to do that, because I don't want you to lose out on your efforts. But I can show you some of the ads I run, what they look like, what I did to get over the hump, and so that's important, because if you don't get over the hump, if you don't start making some money, like the lady told me, she's getting discouraged, and you don't want that to happen to you, because if you don't have the skill sets, that experience, you are going to get discouraged, because you're not making any money. And of course, you're here to make money, so that's the whole purpose. Anyhow, guys, I really thank you guys for taking the time to listen to me mumble, rumble, rabble, babble. But yeah, this is pretty much it, man. Simplicity, 4 main reasons: simplicity, weekly commission, valuable practical service, and finally free training. I mean, I have yet, I kid you not, and I've told you guys, I've been in several opportunities, online opportunities. I have yet to find one that performs like MCA. I am so thankful that the Lord allowed me to find them, and so that I can do business, that I was able to do business with these guys. And kudos to MCA for doing it right. They didn't get into this MLM stuff and all that kind of stuff. So thankful, so very thankful for that. Praise God for that. And if you want to build a team, fine, build a team. If you don't want to, you don't. It's that simple. You don't need to go to meetings and all none of that crazy stuff. And guys, educate yourself, because like I said before, at the end of the day, your success is in your own hands, not someone else's. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me, listening to me babble. But yeah, this is a really nice company. It's an awesome company to be associated with. I don't think the problem should be whether or not you're gonna it's safe to join MCA. That shouldn't be the question. The question is whether or not you have inside of you what it takes to be successful. Are you that person? Do you have an entrepreneurial spirit? Do you have a business-minded spirit? Are you that person? Do you have the drive? Do you have the determination? Do you have the no-quit attitude about you? If you're that kind of person, I'm not asking if you're going to succeed with MC. I'm telling you, you're going to succeed. It's really that simple. It's a really awesome company. Anyhow, enough babbling. Yeah, like I said, God is good, and He tells us to give, and it'll be given unto us. So I practice that concept. So, like I said, if you guys have any questions about how to get your stuff going on Craigslist, because Craigslist is kind of touchy, and when you start advertising on them, whether it's free or paid, if you don't do it right, people can flag your ad and then get you in trouble with Craigslist, and then Craigslist will stop your ad from running, penalize you, stuff like that. So you don't want that to happen. It happens to a lot of folks, so that's something to keep in mind. I can show you how to avoid that kind of stuff. I'm starting to do YouTube videos now. This is the first one, so hopefully you guys will help me spread the word so other folks can see what I'm saying and benefit from the knowledge I'm going to share on YouTube. And then we'll see. We'll take the ride together, guys. Right? We'll see if the video does its job, if it draws people, if people are interested in what I'm saying, if people wants to sign up with MCA because of what I've said, because of what I've shared. We'll see if the video does its job, and then that'll be proof to know if YouTube as an action platform is a good place to advertise. So let's take the journey together. Subscribe, like, share, and I'll send out these videos as often as I can, and I will make it happen. I'm going to put 2 links, guys. And by the way, try your best not to reach out to me on YouTube, because I don't check YouTube every day, okay? So, but I'm pretty good about checking my emails every single day, actually several times a day. So if you want to reach out to me to get some help, or ask some questions about advertising on Craigslist and Reddit, places like that, I'll be happy to give you a hand with that. Of course, free of charge, no obligation, no strings attached. Just out of the goodness of God, and I'll try to help you out. Yeah, don't don't reach out via YouTube, because you're just gonna get frustrated. I'm not gonna see it. Okay, what I need you to do, and I'll put 2 links. Okay, I'll put a link to MCA86.com. Just go to the contact page, and you can reach out to me there. And I'll also put another link. I think it's called weeklycash.net. And so if you like MCA, like what you see concerning MCA, you can just go right there and sign up. You're already good to go. This is what you want. Just go to the weeklycash.net, I believe it is, and you can sign up there. There's a video infomercial. You got to put in your, you got to, I think you pop your email in there, and there's a video infomercial you have to listen to. You don't have to listen to the whole thing. You can just bypass it and click on get started, I believe it is, and you're good to go. But yeah, if you want to reach out to me as well to kind of get some tips and tricks and all that stuff, you go to MCA86.com and use the contact page. Hit me up there, and I'll do my best to assist you guys as best I can, and we can all share in the wealth. But keep in mind, try not to get too involved, okay? Because remember, now I'm just trying to help you out, and I don't want to spend too much time on that, because again, I'm not making a dime on that. Hey, that rhymes, right? Time on that, a dime on that. It's pretty slick. All right, no problem. Anyhow, guys, thank you so much for listening to me babble, and I hope that I've shared some helpful information here. And you guys have a wonderful day and take care. Bye bye.